What's going on, y'all? Back in the video. These are some of the tour buses that people use for doing tours. But the whole goal of this is to learn and grow. You know, you guys knew that I did seasonal work for a long time, but why can't we do this? Man, I'm seeing company after company after company start their own tour company here in Peru. Of course, you're gonna have to follow their rules, but it's like, why is it that here, from what I've been told in the States, we have two people that actually own assets, people that are buying people's time, and then there's people that sell time. There's those that are on the receiving end, having to wait 2 weeks to get paid. I'm finally starting to really figure it out. Why we are going through what we're going through, why the elites are like the elites, because this shouldn't be happening. I'm seeing an entrepreneurial spirit here in Latin America where people are making their own, cookies and bread and cheeses, and they're doing it homemade, man. Making their own fruit juices. It's like, and then they'll put their label on it. Isn't that what it means to be an entrepreneur, to be free? Why are we sold for 40 years to have to sell our time to a corporation to earn peanuts when we should be out here like these folks, man? Look at this. They have all kind of different stores, man. A video store, a laundry. Like, this is what we should be doing. And that's what they have to America the USA, I would say, to where we used to have family-owned farms, family-owned stores, and then every 20 years we have some kind of recession. Then all the wealth goes towards, these big corporations. I finally get it. We were told how to be slaves from public school for 13 years. All right, the Prussian way of doing education, and then all we know how to do is clock in and clock out, right? Sell time, but nobody ever told how to actually buy time, how to actually be an entrepreneur. That's what they're doing down here. That's why they have this like mindset. To me, that's just so attractive. Because in Babylon, you used to talk about being entrepreneurial and be different and take risks. And then people are like, nah, so don't got to take risks, But I'm like, bro, we're slaves. We're slaves. Like, people don't think for themselves. We're like NPCs. I finally get what happened to my country. You're seeing the entrepreneurial spirit is so alive down here. People get it. They understand that you got to go out there and do it for yourself. You have to go out there and grow your own vegetables, man. Like, what happened to my country? But now I finally get it. It took me a couple of months, being outside to really question what's going on. But now finally makes sense, man. We are like NPCs. We have been truly programmed for like the last 100 years, man. We got to work on this deprogramming, man. We got to deprogram ourselves with what we were taught how to be slaves to being more sovereign, being independent, being free thinkers, man. Thinking for ourselves and honestly moving. Look at this beauty. This to me is nothing but beauty. Look at this. Beautiful right there. But this right here is pure wealth, man. Let's think for ourselves, folks.